When you look at money or global financial systems, you probably see numbers, logic, mathematics, cold, calculated structures built entirely on data. But beneath that surface, there is something far older and far more human. Symbols, patterns, architecture, visual language designed to shape trust long before a single transaction ever takes place. Because finance is not built on paper alone. It is built on belief. And belief has always depended on symbols. Today, we explore how symbolic design quietly shapes modern financial systems, and why the psychology behind money may be just as important as the money itself. Human beings are not purely rational creatures. We like to believe we make decisions logically, especially when money is involved. But neuroscience tells a different story. Long before conscious thought begins, the human brain reacts emotionally to visual information, shapes, colors, patterns, symmetry. These signals are processed almost instantly, and financial institutions understand this extremely well. Consider the color blue. Why is blue so common in banking? Because psychologically, blue is associated with stability, security, calmness, and reliability. Now look at the shapes used by major financial institutions. Circles suggest continuity and unity. The squares suggest order and structure. Vertical lines suggest strength. Horizontal lines suggest balance and stability. These are not random design choices. They are visual shortcuts designed to create emotional confidence before a person even reads a single word. Because in finance, trust must be established immediately. A financial institution cannot afford to feel unstable, even subconsciously. Money itself has always been symbolic. Even in ancient civilizations, currency represented far more than economic value. In ancient Rome, coins carried the faces of emperors, not simply for identification, but for authority. The image on the coin reinforced political power. The currency became a symbol of the state itself. And over time, financial systems evolved alongside symbolic communication. Modern banknotes still follow the same principle. National heroes, historical monuments, eagles, stars, intricate geometric patterns, all carefully designed to communicate permanence and legitimacy. Even the complexity of paper currency serves a psychological function. Detailed engraving patterns make currency appear more valuable, more difficult to replicate, more official. The human brain often associates complexity with authenticity. And because money depends on collective belief, the appearance of authenticity becomes critically important. But symbolic design extends far beyond paper currency. It is embedded into architecture itself. Look at historic banks around the world. Massive stone columns, high ceilings, marble floors, monumental entrances. Many were intentionally designed to resemble temples. Why? Because architecture influences emotional perception. Large spaces create feelings of awe. Heavy materials suggest permanence. Symmetry creates psychological order. Traditional banks were built to feel indestructible, like institutions that would survive for centuries. And even today, modern financial headquarters continue this tradition in a different form. Glass skyscrapers, minimalist interiors, towering reflective surfaces. The message has evolved, but the purpose remains the same. Modern banks want to appear global, advanced, and untouchable. The building itself becomes part of the brand, a visual statement of economic power. Then came digital finance, and suddenly, money became invisible. No paper, no coins, only numbers on a screen. This created a major psychological challenge. How do people trust something they cannot physically hold? The answer was design. Digital banking applications rely heavily on symbolic reassurance, smooth animations, minimalist layouts, soft gradients, rounded corners, clean typography. Every interaction is carefully engineered to feel effortless and safe. Even tiny details matter. The sound of a completed transaction, the green confirmation checkmark, the subtle vibration after payment. These features are not accidental. They create emotional certainty, because without physical currency, trust must now be created entirely through interface design. In many ways, modern financial apps behave less like banks and more like psychological environments. Over the last several decades, financial branding has become increasingly abstract. Older institutions once relied on literal imagery: eagles, crowns, flags, classical symbols of national authority. But modern financial systems often prefer abstraction. Simple geometric icons, minimalistic logos, clean visual identities with almost no direct meaning. Why? Because abstraction feels universal. It transcends language. It feels global. A modern logo does not need to explain itself. It only needs to communicate confidence. This is especially visible in cryptocurrency and fintech companies. Many use symbols inspired by geometry, digital networks, or futuristic aesthetics. The goal is clear: to make invisible systems feel tangible, to make complex systems feel simple, and to make digital value feel emotionally real. Most people believe financial decisions are based entirely on logic, but behavioral economics suggests otherwise. Humans are deeply influenced by perception. The way information is presented changes how people react to it. Even small visual changes can influence confidence levels. Research shows that cleaner interfaces often increase perceived credibility. Symmetrical designs feel more trustworthy. Smooth motion graphics reduce cognitive stress. Visual consistency creates emotional comfort. Financial systems understand this very well, because uncertainty creates fear, and fear destabilizes economic behavior. So symbolic design becomes part of the system itself, not decoration, not aesthetics alone, but emotional infrastructure. So when you look at a bank logo, a currency note, or a financial application, you're not just seeing design, you're seeing a carefully constructed language of trust. A system built from psychology, history, architecture, and perception. The question is not whether symbols influence finance. They always have. The real question is, how much of modern economic trust depends on the visual systems surrounding it? Because money has never been purely physical. It has always existed inside the human mind, and symbolic design is one of the tools that makes that belief feel real. If you want more explorations into symbolism, psychology, and the hidden design language shaping the modern world, subscribe to the channel and tell me in the comments, which symbol should we decode next?
The system speaks in symbols. Subscribe to decode the hidden patterns.